Hello, hello. It is almost officially fall, which means fall marathon training is in full force, and it is time to start thinking about those race day outfits, especially given, I'm sure most of you have heard the term, nothing new on race day. So definitely good to start thinking through outfits so you have some time to try things out. I'm running New York in November, and this is going to be my 7th marathon. So I think at this point I've experimented with a lot of different outfits and have kind of found some good pieces that work really well for me while running a marathon. So wanted to share some of my recommendations. Okay, so in my opinion, the most important piece of clothing to get for running a marathon, obviously it's all important, but the shorts really make or break it because they have the ability to have so many pockets and compartments. So the last 3 marathons, I have worn these flip belt compression shorts. It's actually a pretty good deal, $46 and free shipping, but they hold so much. So as you can see, they have pockets on the sides, which are big enough to even hold a small water bottle. They have a zipper pocket in the back. And then in the front, they have a band where you can stick your phone. So this is just great because you can hold your phone, your water bottle, gels, everything you would need. And then you don't really have to think about having any pockets on top. So highly recommend these flip belt shorts. Like I said, I wear them to every race. They are a little bit thick, which is good and bad. It's a little bit heavier of material. So if it's a super hot day, they can get a little warm, but they also don't chafe as bad, I think, because they are thicker. And it looks like Flip Belt has these new shorts too, which also have a lot of pockets and come in green. So honestly, I might order these after this just to get another pair. But yeah, highly recommend the Flip Belt shorts. And then one of the other, in my opinion, most important pieces for the outfit look is making sure you get an iron-on to say your name. So this was me in 2021. I ordered an iron-on from an Etsy shop. I'll show that here in a second. But you can either order it and iron it on, or you can just buy the letters from Amazon. They just have general alphabet, and you can iron it on that way. Another option is just printing something out and safety pinning it to your shirt. But I really like ordering from this Etsy shop. So here it is. It's called I Heart Houndstooth, and basically you can customize it. So you can put your name, you can pick the color, the font, the size, the whole 9 yards, and they'll customize it and send it to you. And they're pretty cheap too. One thing to call out though is it takes a couple of weeks. So I know we've got Chicago coming up in a few weeks. If you're running that and want your name on your shirt, highly recommend ordering sooner rather than later. But you can just iron this on to any top that you like, any activewear top, or just get something from Amazon. And if you feel like you need more space to put your phone, put other things, this sports bra is the Brooks 3-pocket sports bra. I have this as well. I personally find that with the shorts that I wear, I don't need this, but this is a good option, and it keeps your phone very secure because the pocket is pretty small. One call out about this bra though is it does chafe a little bit. So with anything, of course, just try it out before race day so you can figure out if you want to wear it or if you might need chafing gel. Which goes into my next point. So many people use just the Body Glide sticks, which I think are fine. I personally have found that this it's an actual gel. It's actually made by Monistat, but it's just a gel that you can rub in between your legs, on your armpits, whatever. I found that it works better than the Body Glide for me personally, and it is only $6 on Amazon. Okay, and moving on to the shoes, this is definitely going to be the splurge item if you are wanting to wear carbon plates. You totally do not have to wear carbon plates to run a marathon, but if you're going for any sort of time, they definitely help. These are the Nike Alphafly 3s, which are very pricey, but you may be able to find version 1 or version 2 discounted. I know people have had good luck with going to the Nike factory store, so that could be an option. And the version doesn't really matter. All of them are good, fast carbon plated shoes, so I worry less about that. But especially if you haven't run in these before, it's good to test out in advance. Oh, and pro tip, if you want to try them out risk-free, order them from Fleet Feet or from Nike or from Brooks, because those 3 websites, those 3 retailers have a return policy that if you don't like them, you can return them or exchange them. So definitely a low-risk way to try out the carbon plates, because you'll want to try them out a couple times before the race. And then along with the shoes, you'll definitely want to invest in a pair of good running socks. They're definitely on the pricier side for socks, but even if you just get one pair and test them out before race day, you want good socks, because if you don't have the proper socks, they can cause all sorts of issues and rub blisters and stuff. So I like these feature socks. It kind of a personal preference on if you want a lighter sock or a more cushiony one, but these are both great options to try out as well. Oh, and the final finishing touch is the body glitter. So this you can put on your face and your hair, wherever. And Amazon, $7. The tube lasts forever. I lost mine and I had to buy more, but I had used it at probably 10 different races and still had so much of the tube left. I personally like the gold because I think it like stands out, but it's also tasteful, but they have pretty much every color. So I like that as my little finishing touch. So hopefully this was helpful in terms of recommendations for marathon outfits. One final thing that I'll say is when I ran my first marathon, it was this race. You can see I have like long pants on, and I actually had like several different top options too, like a long sleeve top as well as a sweatshirt. Like if you're running a fall marathon, unless it's like low 30s or below, like you're probably going to be fine in shorts and a tank or whatever, sports bra. Like you're going to warm up. It might be chilly at the start line, but like I always err on the side of being like a little underdressed for a marathon just because you heat up over the course of those 26 miles. So as you're planning your outfits, you know, who knows what will happen, but like I think you can err on the side of like less clothes, and you could always order like a backup longer sleeve shirt and have backup options, but I think your primary outfit could be like shorts and a tank. So let me know if you have any questions or want any more recommendations on marathon outfits.